We weren't always like this. We had a beautiful life. The best parties. The most beautiful friends. We thought it was just another election. So a lot of us didn't vote. Why bother? Everyone knew the system was rigged. Many of us even voted for them. I know it sounds crazy now, but we didn't like Democrats back then. We were angry about the vaccine mandates and how they handled the war in Gaza and the way they wanted to censor free speech on the internet.
They want unquestioned obedience.
So what did we end up doing? We voted for the guys who openly said they wanted to imprison dissenters and use the military against their political opponents. So yeah, we were wrong on that, big time. When Trump got sick and died,
What
Vance
the
was
heck?
39 years old when he became president.
What the heck, dude?
30 years later, he's still president today. And with the
Based
Supreme
Vance?
Court on his side, they gave him dictatorial powers. They took away women's
What the hell?
reproductive rights, outlawed contraception, and removed the minimum wage. Then we had repression of dissent, AI surveillance of everything we did or said on a level we couldn't imagine. The government under Vance, Peter Thiel, and Elon Musk set up concentration camps for illegal immigrants, then legal immigrants, then even homeless people. They finally admitted climate change was real, but it was too late. Florida sank into the Gulf and
Oh
the
my
West
God.
burned, and cities across the country became uninsurable, then uninhabitable. Musk and Thiel poured all of our resources into artificial intelligence so they and their friends could become immortal.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what happened to them, but I know what happened to us.
Oh my God, dude. Bro, is this real life? Is this a simulation? We have reached a whole different level of propaganda where they are now using AI to predict what the future is going to look like. Oh my God, dude. So they are, bro, I flabbergasted, man. So they actually are dropping content that's saying this is what's going to happen in the future and Trump dies and JD Vance becomes president. This is the party that calls conservative conspiracy theorists. And I'm trying to grasp uh, that narrative real quick. I don't think they can ever call conservative conspiracy theorists. This is like as anon as it goes. This is far out there, man. This is very far out there. And it's very disgusting just to sit here and predict the future of someone who does that. Conservatives don't go this far, making false content using AI in the worst way possible to spread propaganda of what the future would be. That's very odd to me. That's very odd. It's what we're seeing right now. People can laugh at this. Take a laugh, laugh at it for a second. And then it's time to get serious because this ain't going to be so funny for so long. This is what we're seeing. We're starting to see more implementation of AI into our reality, and perception is reality. So we're going to start perceiving these things that are AI to be real. I consider these things a test run for the future. Now, this could sway people's opinion. Not really anyone that would ever become a brain surgeon, but someone's opinion nonetheless. Imagine when it gets better. This is a test run for things to come. And it's pretty, I don't want to say terrifying, but it isn't that comforting knowing that they're able to push these things and receive pretty much no backlash. There aren't really enough restrictions on AI as of right now. It's too much of a new industry. But I'll tell you what we're heading to is something very, very disturbing. I'm at a complete loss of words to sit here and have a conspiracy theory claiming that JD Vance is going to become president and Trump passes away. Conservatives can never get away with no BS like that. And we're approaching where it's looking like Trump's going to win this election. Like I said, we've never really seen Republicans vote as early as they are. And we don't really see the Democrats panic the way they are at the same time. I'm seeing a lot of things just changing that makes me feel like they're extremely desperate, and at the same time they low-key giving up. So I don't really know how to put this. So like, if that you're in a bad scenario, I don't really know how to put it. Let's see, let me relate it to my days in the Army when I had to pass like a PT test, and I didn't like running when I first started. And you can be in a pretty bad scenario knowing that you got to pass, but knowing that you don't physically feel like you can do it. You're going to go out there and give it your all. You're going to be desperate. You're going to even run harder than you normally should. You're supposed to do it about a marathon, not a race, but you're going to run harder than you should because you're desperate to win. But deep down, you don't think you can do it. I've had those moments through my early youth, and I'm seeing that in the Kamala Harris campaign. It's desperation, but at the same time, they won't give up because the worst thing that can happen is them just give up and they lose anyway. So you got to at least try. So when people say, oh, if they gave up, why are they trying? They have to try in some way. But they are giving us seeds of flowers that are soon to grow, that shows us in the future, when they become flowers, when they blossom, it's going to show us in the future that it was desperation and it was them giving up. And one of those seeds are Kamala Harris just recently celebrating the Indian holiday. It's crazy. The woman that's supposed to be black, vilifying Trump for questioning her black identity, is seen celebrating Diwali. I hope I said that right. Now, I can't explain how bad this is because it kind of invalidates everything that people have been saying, the Democrats have been saying to try to defend Harris. She can't be black because she understands Diwali and celebrates an Indian holiday. So, without further ado, Kamala Harris and Diwali. This is really worth the look, I tell you. Yep, there it is. This just came out. You can check it yourself. It just came out. This just now came out. So she's given up on trying to be black. It's pretty obvious. She's going back to her roots, celebrating who she really is, and that is a Indian woman. And now we're seeing AI videos come out that are absolutely unhinged and insane and be downright disturbing. I'm going to title it. It's the disturbing AI video. But that reached desperation. It reached desperation and hopelessness. And that's what the Democrats have gotten to. And the most important part about this entire about to call it a documentary, that AI video, I have to leave you guys with this. It's the simple fact that it predicts Trump wins. Hey, it predicts Trump wins. Watch it over again, y'all. Watch the video over again. It predicts that Donald Trump wins the election. Oh my dude. What type of propaganda is that? They have already accepted defeat. They're already saying Trump is going to win. So now they're getting people prepared to hate him during his rule as president. I don't really understand how people can't see the writing on the wall. They are giving up. They're giving up. It's hard to believe that they give it up because they fought so hard to get to where they're at, that being the Democrats. And I trust me, they fought tooth and nail. They tried to destroy him with the mugshot. They tried to destroy him with everything. There was even Democrats that tried to assassinate him. They've done everything they could to try to get rid of Donald Trump. So people can't say, oh, they just sat there and allowed him to do it. No, he just won time and time again. It's divine intervention. We're going to see that in a few days, about 4 days, depending on when you watch this. We have already won. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, click the notification bell so I can keep providing this content and you can keep engaging with us.